Okay. Looks like we're ready to go. Let's race check and ready up. Looks like TVZ, actually. How are we doing on TVZ? Is this TVZ on Foxtrot? Because round of 8 starts on Foxtrot. Looks like... Yep. This is the first map. Okay. I'm ready, let's go. Now, Foxtrot Labs is not force cross, because I think we saw that earlier, didn't we? So what do we think? TVZ it's a good map for drops as far as I can tell. What with the airspace around. Is there an advantage that Zerg has on this map? I'm guessing not things like the third base, because it is a bit awkward to take. What do you think?
Yeah, the third base is depends on if the Terran would decide to take his third base in the lane with his natural and at his main base. It's really easier to defend than the other point here on the top of the main base. So yeah, I don't like Foxtrot. Really.
Fair enough.
But yeah, first we have on the bottom left-hand position we have our blue Zerg playing for ETL. We have Aily.
Nice. And in the top right-hand position, playing with tears at the beginning of their name, this is TTaShA. Interestingly enough, I actually already know what ETL stands for. ETL is the Eternal Esports Organization, because it's my clan. So I have to admit, I kind of have a favourite in this one. I kind of have to be loyal. You know how it is. That's my dog. But anything could happen in the next 10 minutes. I mean, this is the thing about ZVT, is it is the iconic matchup for me for StarCraft 2. It's the man versus the aliens. And yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing what happens. I think it looks like we're seeing a Reaper opening. Oh, actually, no, it might be a factory opening with the gas first.
Okay, but TTaShA, there's no wall. Okay, the supply depot between the two gases and the barracks.
Yeah. I'm guessing that this is getting up a factory fast enough that the Hellions will be able to restrict any Lings that tried to get in. The thing is, I mean, it's actually safe to do it, because despite the fact our Terran players shouldn't know it, Aily's gone hatch first, and it's getting only just getting the pool down now, which could mean that the Lings won't get to this base before supply depot wall goes up even, or maybe it's just going to be a factory straight in the wall. Who knows? In any case, our Terran player scooting out, and at this point will reveal themselves to the Zerg, who likewise will, if you actually look at the map, tell you exactly where they are, because the only way the Overlord could be there by that point is if they've gone cross-map. There is part of me that's actually tempted one day to try and mind game my opponent, and just go in from funny angles, so that they think I'm in a different base. I don't know why. Like, to play Zerg and float my Overlords in from different angles, make them slightly less optimal, but make my opponent think I'm in a different base, and then the Reaper goes to the wrong place. But the Reaper, I believe, should be going... Oh, no, the Reaper's not going to the right place. He didn't actually see that Overlord before it got into his main, which is slightly unfortunate for our Terran player.
And both Reapers are scouting the wrong place, right? The first Reaper went to the top left position, and the second Reaper is now on the bottom right position. And okay,
and won't be able to do anything before the Queens get there. And that's going to be that's basically. I mean, the Reaper's going to do what Reapers are designed to do and get scouting information, but he's not going to be able to kill an awful lot because the Queen's going to pop any second now, and he might get this one drone.
Yeah, but this one.
Oh,
nice!
Gas geyser.
That's cool.
He's good. Oh, and the Lings, if they can trap it in. Oh, he's going to die. There we go. That's how you clean up a trap. And most importantly, really quite importantly there, Our Zerg player did not get his gases scouted. The Terran player does not know that there is no gas. He actually has he's seen the natural and can still see the natural. I'm actually quite surprised he isn't dead. Oh no, that worker, oh my god, that worker is in the one patch of shadow that his opponent cannot see. Or it was, it's now left. But that right there was so fortunate.
He gets a scout. Nice.
Yep. Well, it depends. I mean, if his opponent pushes the queen out and kills him, then he won't. But he will see the double gas coming down because the queen was in position to
inject. Double gas. And the queen?
He'll kill it.
Yes, shit. Okay, now the SCP is down. But, ooh, nice. I really like these defensive tanks for the Terran on the high ground.
Yeah, absolutely. It's one of the mainstays of Terran, like, turtle defense. Although we aren't seeing mech, which is usually what you'd associate with this sort of thing. The question is actually, oh wow, that's suboptimal. I think if that tank, the problem with this is that the tank's position is just outside of range of hitting the natural, which means if anything attacks the natural, it's going to be just beyond the range of the tank fire. Ah, there we go. It's moving it down.
That's true. And now the first push is on the way with 2 tanks and marines and.
The thing is, there's nothing to defend for the Zerg. There's literally no defenses for the Zerg other than 3 queens. Oh, we're getting a bunch of drones. This could actually do a ton of damage. Like, I'm not even kidding. This could not necessarily kill the Zerg, but definitely put him way behind. The thing is, at this point...
And there's no speed.
There's no speed. There's 2 lings.
There's no speed yet.
That's literally all our Terran player has to deal with is 2 lings. And now we should see a bunch of stuff being made. Like 2 roaches is not enough, and these spine crawlers aren't going to do anything because the tanks will just kill them, like that.
And there's a siege. Yeah, the 2 spine crawlers are down, and oh my god,
queens are going to die. Transfuse.
Queens are dead. No, run away, queen. Run.
Run as fast as you can, but you can't get at this Terran. Actually, this is a really nasty push right here.
Oh, he pulls the drones.
The thing is, the drones might be able to kill these tanks, but the marines will do so much.
He will defend it, but he will lose so much drones.
The thing is, he's still ahead of the Terran by a long way. Oh, and the tank's getting cleaned up. There's going to be enough roaches out now, I think, to clean this up. Just about. The tank actually takes itself out of the fight for a second there, and does more damage to the marines than it needed to. But this is definitely a hold, and our Zerg player is still 3 workers up.
Yeah. And the push is over. The marines are running away, but he lost so much drones.
Yes. That was
14 drones. In this push.
The problem with doing this sort of thing is it forces the Zerg to go, right, fine. I'm going to come and kill you now. Because you've done such damage that the Zerg thinks they're behind. And the fact that the army supply is 28 to 18... Or 30 to 21. I mean, if the Zerg forces hit, and they hit hard, this could be really painful, and there's nothing to tank for this tank, so to speak. There's nothing to take the shots for this tank.
And there's only 1 tank.
Oh, now there is, that's fine. Oh wait, no, now there isn't. So that tank could die fairly quickly, and he's killing the gas geyser, which means the tank is completely exposed! He can just go straight in, but he doesn't know it! Oh my god, that was nearly a win by the Zerg player there, I think. But now he's pulled back.
Yeah, nearly. But the time window was so really small. It was such a small time window.
I love the fact that, however, the Zerg gas geyser is still alive.
Yeah.
And it's on the Terran's natural, and it's not dead. But our Terran's turtling up, because turns out, hot damn, that was a lot of roach. He is scouting though, and we're going to see the fact that there's nothing there to really fight that marine until right the way until he gets into the Zerg's natural, at which point he will melt. But you know, such is life.
Well, and there's a third command center on the way for TTaShA.
TTaShA needs it though. Oh, will he see that drone? Yes, he will see the drone. Will it get away though? I don't know if it will.
And Aily, he sees it.
He sees it, but will he follow it through? He hasn't followed it through. The roach is there. Actually, this marine's going to get right the way up to the hatch and start shooting. It might even get into the main. It legitimately might. He's just stimmed this one marine forward. LOL! That's kind of funny, actually. He's just like, I'll get you! I'll kill you all!
Yeah, YOLO, right?
You only live once, so have a sensible retirement plan. What? The thing I like about the Zerg player's position at this point is the upgrade lead is definitively theirs. The worker count is 12 up on his opponent, which means he's eventually got the 3 orbitals worth of mules done already. The infestation bit's coming down. Our Terran player is tanking up, and that is good. The thing is, I'm wondering whether we're going to see swarm hosts. I don't know. What's the rush to fight, I wonder?
Against Terran, yeah, if it would be a completely mech style, I would think swarm hosts are a really good position, but with the Marines and the Marauders, it could be quite different. I guess he wants to take a really fast hive, and that was
the Terran is pushing.
But yeah, and that's the thing. You have to survive this push.
The only thing I can think that the Terran player has as a disadvantage is the fact that his Marines might focus on the Overlords first, but even that right there, Zerg player should be able to see it, that something's happening. I mean, making a ton of units right now.
There are 4 tanks and 4 Marauders in the army. These Roger.
Oh my god,
so dead. Additional.
The thing is, the mutas, if they come out, can do a lot of damage here. And the tanks have to move forward carefully. Oh my god, he's actually going to kill off this third completely. The thing is, the tanks are completely exposed, and our Zerg player should know it.
He could kill this tank, and if the tanks are dead, he could win the fight. But
the thing is, the tanks are just going to turn around, and you knew that was going to happen. What is he doing?
I don't know. Okay, now are 10 mutas on the way, but
the thing is, if he can kill this Marine Marauder force, the tanks will die. But he needs to take it on. He needs to actually engage this force, and the mutas will probably do it. The mutas may well come and save here. The third is dead, but
with the mutas, the Terran army should be dead with the roaches. But the third base for the Dirk is dead. The third.
Needs to actually kill the tanks, though.
Yeah, snipe the tanks.
Snipe the tanks! What are you doing? No, snipe the tanks. Thing is, he needs to reinforce with something on the ground right now because these mutas are good, but they're not able to take a fight like that. Whew.
You don't want to fight with mutas against Marines.
The thing is, if you could focus the Marines down, this number of mutas might be able to help, but they can't do that much.
And now he goes with the mutas for a counterattack. Okay, but with all the turrets in the base, and there are Marines in the bunker.
I think the Terran
it's the Terran forces. They want to kill this Dirk, and the rogues are falling like flies.
Yeah, that's the problem.
Yeah, the natural is gone, and
natural is dead.
I don't think that Aily can hold it. This push is so hard.
The thing is, the mutas are great against the tanks, but the Marines are just going to shred them. And that right there appears to be GG. No.
Yeah, there's no...
The thing is, there's enough really Marines there to fight this.
Yeah. With all these Marauders, TTaShA could run into the main and could kill nearly everything. So yeah, okay, there are some mutas, but there are only... How much?
How many? There are 3 mutas. Yeah. With 13 Marines, he could kill 3 mutas.
And these 18 Marauders would kill absolutely everything.
Oh my god,
in the
why is he pulling back? He can win this easily, but just attack. There we go. Thing is, he has no Marines left now. He needs Marines to fight these mutas, otherwise he can't do anything at all.
It's true, but with all these Marauders, he could ignore these 3 mutas completely.
Absolutely. Well, the thing is, I mean, he's got 60 army supply. He has 17 Marines on the map. They're just not with his army. They're just not with his main attack force. And that's the problem.
And Aily is still alive, but 113 against 47 supply.
Yeah, and 70 army supply versus 28 army supply. The TTaShA just needs to push.
Hard.
Just go. Go, TTaShA, go. Go, Gadget, go. I mean, yeah, that's pretty much it. All TTaShA needs to do is just get in there and kill him. And hopefully he won't choke.
Yeah, with all these Marines and the 2 Vikings in the sky.
It should be a walker now. It should be
that should be it.
He'll definitely be able to kill the natural.
There's the Terran Bioforce. The natural will be fallen. The last meters are gone. And there is the GG. Oh my god, really nice game. Really nice first game for TTaShA.
Absolutely. I'm looking forward to game 2. We'll see what map gets banned. What do you reckon? What's he going to ban?
Ban against Terran.
Well, no, against Zerg, because TTaShA was the winner, so...
Oh, yeah.
Also, I've resolved, I'm just going to say ban rather than veto now, because people know what the hell I mean when I say ban. But there we go.
I would ban merry-go-round.
Okay. Any particular reason you just don't like it?
For a Terran player, merry-go-round, I guess. Yeah, it's quite difficult because your third base is really wide open and there's dark with some link run-bys or maybe roach run-bys could be so annoying on this map.
You just said you ban merry-go-round. Guess who else just said they ban merry-go-round?
He banned merry-go-round.
TTaShA just banned merry-go-round.
Okay.
Merry-go-round. What is your pick for map 2? La 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 la.
Overgrowth or Catalina.
You reckon?
Yeah, Overgrowth or Catalina. But I would prefer Overgrowth.
Okay. Make sure the casters have a game to cast ASAP. Right, it looks like... Good call. Guess. Have a guess which one they picked. Go on, have a guess. Have a guess. You picked. You said 2, didn't you?
Yeah. I picked Overgrowth or Catalina. He picked Overgrowth.
Yes, he did. You're good at this.
Yeah.
Right.
That's mine. Epic evening.
Let's see. Where is... What is the Wurzel?
Here is the Wurzel.
Damn. That's pretty good. Let's get you logged in and refed up and race checking ready for everyone. I'm actually looking forward to seeing whether Aily can pull something out in this next game, because it wasn't entirely... There was a couple of bad engagements, and there was a chance that Aily could have pulled that one through, but... TTaSHA's pretty good.
Gas hit? He... At this moment, when he saw that TTaShA want to kill his gas in the natural, he should have run with his roaches straight into TTaSHA's base.
Yeah.
He could snipe both tanks immediately, and then there would be only Marines and I guess 2 Marauders or so, or 3.
But even so, and once you get into the
mineral, it would do so much damage at this point.
Yeah. Well, we're into the second map, where in the top right-hand corner, playing for Team ETL for Eternal Esports Organization, this is Aily.
And on the bottom left-hand position, we have our yellow Terran. We have TTaShA with a 1-0 lead, and they're playing on Overgrowth. Yeah, the last match was a really nice match. Yeah, on Overgrowth, I guess you're a Terran player, right?
Yeah. Well, I was a Terran player. I started playing random recently, but yeah.
Okay. How would you play as Terran on Overgrowth against this Zerg?
On Overgrowth, I would Reaper Scout, because, hey, you can. And I would go straight into Factory and start making mines. And then go into basically 3 racks, Reactor Factory, Medevacs. Go and do a push, try and do some damage with that. Use the mines for either doing damage or retreating, basically. If my opponent turns up with 1 million Banelings, then I'm just like, I'm going to step behind these mines now. Kaboom! That would be the plan, anyway. I can't guarantee it would still work.
There are the proxy racks.
Oh, wow. Double proxy racks at 11. Oh my god, Aily. Oh my god, Aily.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, Aily. Oh my god. This is why you drone scout. This right here is why you drone scout every single time.
And the Overlord? No.
The Overlord is right
there. The Overlord has
look at it. It's 2 hexes away. That's the size of a bunker that's just not there. This is why you drone scout. Because if he'd drone scouted, he would have known by now there was nothing in his opponent's main and would know to make a spine crawler. Or at least cancel the Nat and put the pool down earlier. But it looks like our Terran player just wants to close this one out right now.
The main base. You only want to check the natural, and he didn't saw these SCVs as well.
Oh, Aily, that's just out of reach.
That will hurt.
That's going to hurt really badly because there's going to be Marines
and
out.
And a bunker in front of the natural and a bunker on the high ground.
The thing about the bunker on the high ground is that it's important to have the high ground vision so that you're not just stuck with a contain. If all you have is a contain, then that's fine and all, but you really want to put the hurt on your opponent. You've got to get up into the main and be able to put down a fortification there. The fact that, you know, there's this move by Aily, the spine crawler is going up though. That's the real problem. Those spines need to be shot now. In fact, I would transfer both those Marines up into the main right the hell now, because if you don't, then this bunker is going to become a serious problem in a very, very short time. And the Lings are out, and they're going to take out this. They're going to try and take out this bunker. They're not going to do very well at it, but the spines will go up. And right now, this could be a real problem for Aily. And it's a really difficult thing to deal with when you're in this sort of league, because, oh my god, the stress.
There are the next 2 Marines in the bunker. The SCVs are still alive, and that would be really hard.
Transfuse would be good at this stage, actually.
Yeah. But there's no energy for transfuse.
Nope, there needs to be, though. That natural is almost certainly dead. The main could survive.
Then the next bunker crawl is done. Okay, the first bunker will fall,
dead.
But the second one.
The thing is, the Lings need to kill the workers before they can kill the guys in the bunker.
Yep.
They need to kill the workers before they kill the guys in the bunker. There we go.
Yeah, right now, but there are only few Lings left.
Yeah, this is looking terrible for Aily. That spine crawler was just out of range, and that's it. That's done.
Yeah, I guess that there are too many Marines. Really nice bunker.
Yeah.
Rush by TTaShA.
Absolutely. And those Marines, they're trying to block the way out a little. I mean, there's still a Marine on the low ground, and the thing is, our Zerg player's got enough to rebuild. But I don't think it's a good idea at this stage.
Yes.
I think.
That's 100.
Also, these Marines might end up getting all killed by this Queen, but never mind. Oh wow! Actually, no. Our Zerg player's going for the base trade.
He tried to build his hatch into the potential third base of TTaShA, but yeah, it's nearly over.
I have a feeling it probably is nearly over. These Marines are going to take some damage from these Broodlings, and a couple of them will die from that. But
there's only this spawning pool left.
The thing is, Aily's going for a base into TTaSha's front yard, and that means that any kind of there's no way it's going to get discovered for a while. Primarily because the only reason that they would have to go there is to go home. Oh wait, no, the expansion attempts to come down, and our Terran player now knows where his opponent's only mining base.
And 4 Marines are killing the spawning pool. Yeah, I guess that's it.
That's Aily just being annoyed and not wanting to give up yet. But I don't know. I don't know what these workers are doing, actually. Because at this stage, they can A-move and win. I don't know. Oh, wow, this one worker in the top right is getting to kill a spawning pool. GG, says Aily.
Take the spawning pool. Yeah, there is GG. Really nice bunker rush by TTaShA. And, yeah, never give up, never surrender. This
Except now it's okay. It's okay to surrender now.
Yeah.
And that right there.
TTaShA take it 2-0.
And that right there was a classic example of tournament mindset. That was one of the two ways it can go. Either what happens is your oh wow, my brain just completely fell over. Yeah, the winning player has the option of going for a massive cheese in game 2, because if you go for a massive cheese and you lose, you've still got game 3. It's cool.
Yeah.
But if you're behind, then actually sometimes it's good to go for a cheese there as well, because if you figure you can't win in a macro game, then you might as well go for a cheese, because, you know, if you can't win the macro game, maybe you can win in the early game.
Yeah, all or nothing.
Yeah. Go ham or go home. And in this case, it looks like our Zerg player did neither. So, getting into our next game between someone and someone else. Let's find out who that is. Rookie